Alright, we got a fucking weirdo doing weirdo shit.
Come here, come out, come out.
That's all the title.
Take it easy, take it easy.
Poncho.
What happened?
I'm Captain Moore with the Sheriff's Office.
Just seen this shit. I was like, yo, what?
The investigation.
Okay.
All right.
You're
being
being
arrested right
fucking
now. We
filthy.
have 2 F1 warrants against you. Okay.
It's a warm spring morning in April of
You niggas are
2025,
filthy,
and
bro.
a task
Like, what
force
the
out of the
fuck?
Licking County Sheriff's Office are descending on a huge family home in Johnstown, Ohio. They spent weeks investigating allegations of sexual abuse against 3 minors between 2001 and 2011. The suspect...
Well, damn, so this is a 10-year occurrence. These church crazy because some of these niggas be having these fat ass churches. That's why I understand why some niggas don't fuck with church. Like, there's nothing wrong, like, cause some of these niggas, like, not like some like the local ones, but some of these like big ass mega churches, some of these niggas be doing the most evilest shit, bro. I wouldn't be surprised if niggas don't go there. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just go do your own thing, you know, go study or do whatever you feel is right for you.
A well-respected church leader, 36-year-old Gary Thomas Kesey Jr. He's part of the Kesey dynasty, owners of various religious-based businesses and the Faith Life megachurch. His mother Drenda and father Gary Sr. opened the church way back in the 90s, and by 2008, the megachurch was built. As of 2025, it's believed that anywhere up to 3,000 members attend the church in one meeting. In the months leading up to
3,000 niggas in one, like on every Sunday, damn near.
December of 2024, ex-members of the church began to speak out on social media about alleged sexual abuse from senior members of the congregation, including Gary Jr. The first accuser to approach law enforcement, believe it or not, was Gary Jr.'s own sister.
What's his name? Got on the table. We going in?
Come on, bro. You are wild.
Wait, on the table, guys.
You can't find any other woman in the world. Come on, man. There's a lot of women out here. They be looking good. Don't get me wrong. You know what I'm saying? Just get your shit together and find you a nice little lady, nigga. Fuck.
Sheriff's
Want me to go hands on her?
Now not yourself.
Back your person.
Sheriff's Office, come to the door. Come here.
Come out.
Come here. You just got out of the shower. Come here. Get dressed.
Hey, I got hands. Come out.
Come here. Come out. Come out. All the way through. All the way through.
I got hands.
Take it easy. Take it easy.
It's crazy because these niggas always have the calmest demeanor, and it's because they know what the fuck they did. They have like an idea of why niggas might be there. And nigga, you right.
We're good. What happened?
You're being placed under arrest right now.
Okay.
You got any guns on you, anything like that?
Anything on me now?
Tom, is there anybody else in the house? No one?
All right, he's good.
Where's your phone at? It's in your pocket? Okay. All right, Tom, you can come with me.
Okay.
We got Mark Carr.
Rolling up now.
Should I get shoes maybe or something?
You got flip flops.
You got flip flops or something?
Yeah.
Where would flip flops or something be for you? Or just some shoes.
Over there, that room over there.
All right. Hey, Bobo, we need to clear it and grab him some shoes.
Well,
All right, we're going to take that car. We'll get you some shoes. We can
Okay.
walk in grass over there. I'm Captain Moore with the Sheriff's Office.
Okay.
I've been one of them that's been part of the investigation.
Okay.
All right. You're being arrested right now. We have 2 F1 warrants for rape against you. Okay. So we're going to walk over to that car right there.
Yeah.
We'll get you some shoes. We'll get you back to our office. And we'll have an opportunity to sit down.
Well, I'm only going to talk to an attorney. That's fine. Huh? Okay. I love you. Huh?
Oh, who shot right there?
Okay. I love you.
Plug her out.
Okay. He's been checked, but double checking.
Stand right before the door there.
Yep.
Bring your arms back.
Yep.
We're going to get you shoes, all right?
I appreciate it,
They're
guys.
working on it.
But these niggas don't even take care of themselves. You think how they supposed to take care of a church, a mega church at that?
Separate your feet.
Yep. You guys brought every single
All that damn money, niggas still don't go to the fucking gym.
person out, huh?
Not everybody.
I don't see Chris. I guess he's not here.
Negative. We got a male 21.
Whose cuffs you want to switch out?
There it
If you
is.
want
They're,
to switch.
no, they're
Hold on, we're going back to the
We're going back
Okay.
to our office.
Just have a seat in there. Just
Okay.
it's tight squeeze, so and then we'll snag your shoes. I'll buckle you in here in a second. If you guys sit sideways, you can. I know those cuffs
I'll
hurt.
go on the other side.
BC, this is the only thing you had on him. Almost set on your dash.
Yep.
Well, they're just.
Watch your knee there, man.
Yeah, I'm trying.
Yep, I know. I know it's tight squeeze. Here just slides though.
Oh, man, you can't even slide the seat back from me.
Yeah, okay.
I might need my phone to call my attorney unless they already called him.
We'll let Jade figure that stuff out with you, okay?
You tell me where to go, sir.
We'll go through these doors here. And then I'll open that second one there for you.
My pockets. I was getting out of the
Bunny
shower.
rabbits,
I didn't have any.
that's what we're trained to do.
Oh, really?
Yeah, no, we do that to make sure the jail knows that there's nothing in them.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
And then you'll go right down this hall and then immediate right in that first room here. And then, yep, just right again.
Again, right here?
Yep.
Okay.
And then you can just take that far seat there.
Okay.
And then we'll just kick it here until Jay gets here. Thank you.
What's up?
Tom,
Yeah.
we really met under some better circumstances,
Me too.
but today played out. The way today played out, it just played out that way this morning.
This morning? Okay.
So this is going to be your copy. I'm going to give it to him. This is a warrant for your arrest.
Okay.
You're going to be locked up on this warrant's for 2 F1 rape counts. Okay. I'd love to sit and talk with you.
Can we?
Do you want to go upstairs and talk right now?
I would love to talk to you.
Let's go.
I said I'd come in,
Listen, Niall.
I mean, I got to wait for my attorney's probably on his way, but
Oh, you think he's on his way now?
we tried to call him, yeah.
Well, I think someone made contact with him, but you're saying you'll talk to me with your attorney present. Is that what you're saying?
I mean, I can talk to you about some other things. I'd like to know, you and I talked on the phone, and I said I'd come in, talk to you.
Okay, but
I'm just
obviously,
saying-
You know what I want to talk about, right?
Yeah.
Right. Are you comfortable talking to me about that without your attorney?
I mean, that's not smart for me to do, but I mean, I'm confident this is ridiculous. You know what I mean? But if we want to wait for him to get here,
If you're more comfortable that way, listen, I just want to make sure you understand what's happening.
Well, that's what happened in that jail cell.
well, so you're saying this morning was there like a meeting or something? I know you said you're like a meeting.
Well, it just all came to a head this morning.
Okay.
So I can tell you more whenever if your attorney's on his way, if we can set something up with him, maybe I can reach out to him. We can go that route.
I mean, I'd love to know. I mean, I think transparency both ways helps. I'd like to just figure out kind of what, you and I could talk and just figure out how we got to this point right now.
Oh, absolutely. So, do you want to take that for him, and then he can have it when he gets to the jail?
Mm-hmm.
So let me try to reach out, and we'll see. We'll figure
I heard he's
something
on his way, but I don't know. Or I could put him on speakerphone or something like
out.
that.
I know you need to be here.
Okay.
Right.
I don't know how it works.
Right. Unless we're doing FaceTime or something with him. But, Yeah, I'd much rather him be here.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah. Well, if someone can find out where he's at, or
Yeah, I'll make some phone calls.
okay.
All right. He didn't have any personal belongings on him.
His phone's in the car.
His phone's in the car. Do you mind just logging it in here on this side?
Nope.
And then, yeah, I'll let you know. We'll try to figure it out.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out options and what's going on. I'd like to just, I mean, I was willing to talk to you. I was advised to wait because with everything going on, everything becomes a crazy public thing. So if I tell you my sister's being abused by her husband,
As you watching this show on YouTube,
if I tell you she lived with her parents for 3 months last year,
Yeah, so
I'm just telling you that's
I
if I
know.
didn't want to
Tom,
be public.
the backstory of all that stuff, I already know.
Yeah.
I already know about that stuff. But I think you know what I would like some questions. I have.
Yeah, I would like to know those. I mean, I can answer your questions.
Yeah, we'll get there. I'll try to figure out where Sam, right? Should we
Yeah.
see? Okay. Let me figure that out. All right. All right.
Intake and talk to him later.
Intake. Yes.
Intake. We did let Alexis know you'll be going through an intake process. Once you
Okay.
get through that, they'll get you like phone stuff set up, and you can reach out to her through the phone, stuff like that, because she was very concerned on where you were going to be. So,
Yeah.
And they'll help you out over there
yeah,
with
they'll
any
get
questions
you
you
set up, and
have.
then you'll be able to call her.
Okay. I don't know the process in terms of I didn't just like the classic thing, but I don't have any underwear on. I was getting out of the shower.
Here, we'll talk on the way.
Okay.
I'll explain it all to you. Yes.
It wouldn't have had anything to do with anything. I mean, I was at home this morning, so I was like, "Was there anything I did this morning? I don't understand." He's saying something happened this morning, so maybe I don't know the process. That's what I wanted to ask.
No, I think he just meant like I think he just meant sorry, we're meeting on the circumstances this morning, like because we've been at this for a while before we met you.
Yeah.
we got real quiet. He like, wait, y'all been doing this shit before y'all met me? Before? Nigga realized, oh shit.
Did it go to grand jury? Do you know?
Nope,
It didn't.
I don't believe so. This is just a warrant for your arrest.
I know. I'm just trying to figure out who issued it.
In December of 2024, Gary Jr.'s sister approached the Knox County Sheriff's Office with allegations that she had been raped by him from May of 2001 through to May of 2003. She would have been roughly 5 and 6 years old during that period. Gary Jr. would have been 12. His sister told detectives that she had been raped roughly 50 times. When asked where the crimes took place, his sister said that it was within the family home and
50 times at home. Where your parents? Where the fam? Where everybody at?
nothing ever occurred at the church. The Knox County Sheriff's Office ultimately refused to take on the case due to a, quote, conflict of interest. You see, Gary's mother is a Knox County commissioner. She oversees law enforcement budgets. Not only that, but she's also friends with Knox County Sheriff Daniel Wekesser, so it's to no surprise that the department didn't take the case on. Sheriff Wekesser did want to help though, so he passed the information on to the Ohio Bureau of Criminal Investigations. And just like the Knox County Sheriff's Office, they too refused to take the case on due to a, quote, conflict of interest. Attorney General Dave Yost, who oversees the Bureau, recused himself and the department from the investigation because he was close with the family. When news began to circulate that both departments refused to take the case on, locals began to voice their frustration about the situation.
What do you mean y'all not gonna look into? You're not gonna look into a nigga raping a little girl because you know the family? So you're just gonna let that shit slide? Because you know the family? These niggas they must be funding you or something.
and made a change.org petition, which garnered 2,500 signatures. It isn't clear if the change.org petition assisted in what was about to occur some days later, but shortly after it was posted, the Licking County Sheriff's Office took on the case. On February 7th, 2025, the Licking County Sheriff's Office opened their investigation. Over the next several weeks, they conducted interviews with more than 40 witnesses, including Gary Jr.'s sister. During that period, 2 more women came forward alleging similar abuse. One stated that Gary Jr. began to molest her in November of 2006. She would have been around 8 years old at the time, Gary Jr. 17. He was alleged to have continued to abuse the victim until 2011 when she was 15. That meant then he continued to offend as an adult. The other said that when she was 10 years old, Gary had molested her on one occasion. Reports don't state what year that occurred though, so we don't know if Gary was a child himself. On April 18th, 2025, Gary was arrested at his home. You've seen the body cam footage of that arrest earlier on in this video. He didn't put up a fight, rather seemed somewhat confused as to why he was being arrested. The initial arrest consisted of 2 counts of rape. However, a grand jury would give the green light to more moving forward, which included an extra 9 counts of rape, making that a total of 11. 11 counts of gross sexual imposition, and 5 counts of unlawful sexual conduct. Gary's bond was set at $2 million. At the time of recording this video, it isn't believed that he's posted it just yet, but if he does, then he's been ordered to make no contact with the victims, is to wear a GPS monitor, and has to surrender his passport and driving license to the court.
Your reaction to the bond?
We were everywhere.
Seemed like that $5 million.
Remember that song?
$5 million was a little high, but $2 million is not what you call a walk in the park. It's a very substantial sum. I've been practicing in front of this judge for a long time. He's a total pro. And although I believe a recognizance bond is appropriate, I also recognize the attention that this case has garnered and the numerous allegations, numerous victims. So it's a serious matter and we're taking it seriously.
What have these last few days been like for Tom?
Say that again?
What have these last few days been like for Tom?
Oh, I mean, what would they be like for anybody? Snatched up, stuffed in the jail, but he remains committed to the rule of law.
They're always trying to make you seem like the victim, nigga. That's what them lawyers do. Y'all better find y'all a good one.
Got faith in this community.
Money. He got a mega church.
The facts at a trial, which is exactly where this case is going to be tried in Judge Wetzel's courtroom. So he's doing fine.
How can it be tried here? You've got a sitting county commissioner in this county as a relative and somebody with interest. You had the attorney general, which I guess isn't really germane to this case in this county, but still, how can this be tried here?
Well, first of all, Judge Wetzel is above the fray. He is not influenced by matters of politics. He's beholden to the rule of law, and he'll make sure that it's enforced. I mean, I've been around him. He's a super fair jurist for both sides. I mean, we've all been in front of judges who for one reason or the other may exhibit
they find this nigga guilty.
Not this guy.
That shit better be super fucking fair. I better not hear no complainer.
He's a pro. He's solid. He doesn't care if my client's mother were the governor of the state. If he felt uncomfortable, he would have stepped down. Mercifully, he's going to see the case through, I believe, because he's a fair-minded jurist.
You spoke up there about how he's not a flight risk, about his record.
He's not a flight risk. He has no record. Right. Those were important points to emphasize because that's an important consideration for the court, right? How dangerous is this guy? If I put him out on bail, is he going to go rape and pillage the community? Is he going to hop in some jet and fly to points unknown?
He just might. Might not be doing it now, but nigga, you already did.
The answer to those questions is no.
Who knows what goes on in that deranged mind you got?
Wrongly accused.
This could be jumping ahead. I know we just had the arraignment, but this is a small community. Are you worried about eventually finding a jury that hasn't heard about this case?
My experience, and I don't just practice in Columbus, is that jurors, once selected, follow the law. And if you follow the rules, you get the right result. And so I have no doubt that the citizens of this community can look through all the hoopla, all the BS, all the social media crap that's been spewed, and look at the facts of the case.
Social media.
Have these charges been proved beyond a reasonable doubt? That's the standard, and if the government's prepared to meet it, bring it on.
This case hasn't been closed, ladies and gentlemen. No, both the sheriff's office and the DA
They got specs from all the way on Ohio.
believe that there's more victims out there and potentially more suspects. So if you are a victim or know anyone who's been affected by this situation, I urge you to reach out to the relevant authorities. I'll leave the contact details for the sheriff's office in the description of this video. The word that's going around at the moment is that people are afraid to go to the authorities because they've signed NDAs with the church. Obviously that's just alleged, but if that is the case, by going forward, people wouldn't actually be breaking an NDA. For anyone wondering, by the way, Gary is going on trial in a few weeks' time, July 1st, 2025. So keep an eye out for that one for more in-depth details of the case.
Alright.